Yo, boy. Merry Christmas. Sit. Sit here, boy. Do not look so afraid. Sit. I will have you run to the poulterer's and get that prize turkey. But first, sit. Sit here. For I have a story to tell. Look, boy, I am muchly changed. I am no longer that crotchety old miser that you once knew, boy. The spirits have done it all in one night. Do you hear me? One night. Do you believe in spirits, boy? Neither did I. But I was visited in this very house by 3 powerful spirits, as was foretold to me by Jacob Marley, who was, well, he was before your time. The first spirit was strange in appearance, childlike, but also like an old man viewed through a supernatural medium. From the crown of his head sprang a bright, clear jet of light. Ooh. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
Your past. Rise and walk with me.
But I am mortal and liable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hand there, and you shall be upheld in more than this.
And we flew, boy, we flew into my past, where I saw Belle and I in our younger days.
It matters little to you. Very little. Another idol has displaced me. And if it could comfort and cheer you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, then I shall not grieve.
Bah, 48, 49, 50, humbug. What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
This is the even-handed dealing of the world. There's nothing on which it is so hard as poverty, and nothing which it professes to condemn with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
You fear the world too much, Ebenezer. All your hopes have merged into one hope: profit. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you.
What then? I have not changed towards you. Have I?
Our contract is an old one, made when we were both poor and content to be so. You are changed.
What?
When it was made, you were another man.
I was a boy.
Your own feeling tells you that you are not what you were. How often and how keenly I have thought of this, I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it. I can release you.
Well, have I ever sought release?
In words? No, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, in an altered spirit, in everything that made my love of any worth or any value in your sight. Ebenezer, if you met me today, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me? No.
You think not?
I would gladly think otherwise if I could. I release you with a full heart for the love of the man you once were. Ebenezer, perhaps you will find pain when you recall our promises, but I believe that will only last a brief time. And you will dismiss the recollection of love gladly as an unprofitable dream, that from which it so happened that you well awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
She left me. We parted. Oh, Spirit, conduct me home. Show me no more. Why do you delight to torture me? And boy, torture me she did. The spirit tortured me, and then we had a tussle, and I extinguished his light. And then I fell into a deep, deep sleep. And when I awoke, I saw a fire ablaze, and a joyous creature, the likes of which I had never seen.
Come in! Come in and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me.
Nice.
You've never seen the likes of me before.
Never.
I have places to take you. Touch my robe.
This is Cratchit's house.
A Merry Christmas to us both, my dear. God bless us.
Merry it is, but our dear Tim.
Oh, there. Tim is safe asleep, tucked in warm on Christmas Eve. There.
Who is Tim?
Their son, Tiny Tim. He usually sits very close to his father's side upon his little stool, but he is a sickly child.
He is such a good boy, but in so much pain.
He is right good. Did you hear him toast Mr. Scrooge at dinner? Called him the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish Mr. Scrooge were here. I should have a piece of his mind to feast upon, and I'd hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children. It's Christmas Eve.
Well, it would have to be Christmas to drink to the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows better than you, poor fellow.
Christmas Eve.
I'll drink to his health, for your sake, and Tiny Tim's, who could not see the evil in a person if he tried.
To our Tim, and to Mr. Scrooge. God bless them both.
Does Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a little crutch without an owner carefully preserved. If these shadows go unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Oh, no. Kind spirit. Say he will be spared.
If these shadows go unaltered by the future, none of my race will find him here. What then? If he be like to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Your words, are they not, Scrooge? My life on this globe is very brief. I must leave you tonight.
Tonight?
Hark, the time is drawing near.
But before she vanished, boy, she showed me a vision of wretched children. Wretched they were. They were born like you and me, but turned into wretched, grasping, grabbing things. They were named ignorance and want, and they came to be because of men like me.
On the brow of these creatures I see written doom, unless the writing be erased.
Well, have they no refuge, no resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses? Your words again, Scrooge. From such unkindness do these children spring.
I am in the presence of Christmas yet to come. You are about to show me shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen in the time before us. Is that so, Spirit? Spirit of the future. I fear you more than any other specter that I have seen this evening. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I wish to live to be another man than what I have been, I am prepared to bear your presence and do it with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me?
I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
Well, every person has a right to take care of themselves. He always did, didn't he? And you know, what's the loss of a few things like these to a dead man?
No, indeed, no loss.
So I've got his bed curtains here.
You don't mean to tell me you took him off, rings and all, with him lying there?
I did, for sure I did, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. You know, if he'd wanted to keep him after he was dead, the wicked old screw, why wasn't he natural in his lifetime? If he had been, then he would have had a person there to take care of him when he was gasping out his last, clutched by death, instead of all alone by himself.
I thought he'd never die. But what has he done with all his money?
Don't know, he hasn't left it to me, though, that's all I know.
Lead on. Lead on, Spirit. The night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me, I know. Lead on.
Tim, we had not to protect him.
No!
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 A worthy place. Before I draw nearer to the stone to which you point, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be? Or are they the shadows of things that may be only? Men's courses will foreshadow certain ends to which, if persevered in, they must lead. But if those courses be departed from, the ends will change. Say it is thus with what you show me. Ebenezer Scrooge? Hear me, Spirit. Hear me. I am not the man I was. I will not be the man I must have been but for this course. Why show me these things if I am past all hope? Please, tell me that I may sponge away the writing on this stone. And there it is. There's my tale, boy. I told you it was a good one. I told you you had naught to fear. Now, run to the poulterer's and find that prize turkey, and then bring it back here. Come back with the man, and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown. Merry Christmas, I tell you, boy. Merry Christmas.
Now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, and bring it right here.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
God bless us, everyone.
We hope you've enjoyed our little Christmas card to you as much as we've enjoyed performing it. Now, go have yourself a happy holiday. And as Charles Dickens was famous for saying, that's the spirit.